is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart afire.
Alright. This is gonna be interesting. So I've been basically planning for this for about a month straight, ever since my week 2 got screwed up by the bug last time. Which, if you've checked out the dev tracker, it's nice that CG finally acknowledges that, hey, there is actually a bug where people are getting kicked out of GAC after they joined. A lot of people didn't believe me. It's real. So, all you people who said no, screw you. Anyway, so the whole point of today is when I got kicked out of first place last time, I was pretty much in position, I think, to take the whole entire thing. And I did a whole bunch of math, a whole bunch of calculations for how well I would have needed to do to beat the guy who did take first place at the end of the whole thing. The banner average that he showed was, I believe, 59.45 blank blank blank, a whole long decimal point. But basically, I'm aiming for a 60 banner average, hell or high water. I've dealt with opponents who've placed their top 6 teams in the past, and it was a whole lot of month-long planning of like, okay, how do we try to finish with 60 against like a Relic 7 Grievous or a Relic 7 Anakin? Just, it's been a long month. I'm really excited for this because I do think I'm happy with some of the solutions. This is also crazy stressful because the margins for screwing up. So there's 12 weeks, right? Or 12 different Grand Arenas. So there's 72 attacks because we're going to be doing 6 attacks per Grand Arena. I ran the math and like we're given maybe a margin of like 5 or 6. I don't want to say screw ups. I want to say like 55 banner matches. And of course, you know, if we get opportunity to do solo nest or whatever, then we can buy some leeway back in our favor. But yeah, this is gonna be tense. In a cool way. I'm really excited for this. This also is stressful for me because I believe next Grand Arena is when ships come back. And I'm not a ship person. I mean, truth be told, I'm probably gonna have a really strong negotiator fleet, so like my offense should be relatively fine, but like my Plo Koon is gear 5. If he gets used mid-fight, odds are very high that he's gonna die. So, you know, I'm a character PvP person. The way I see it, this is my last window to go for rank 1 Kyber. The best odds that I have to get number 1 Kyber, so. Whew. Yeah, this Grand Arena bracket was also very odd, let's say. You can actually see just from the stat sheet, I pretty much don't have a lead in any real one stat except for mods, which if there was one place that you were going to be ahead in, I think that's a pretty comfy spot. So yeah, this is I would still say that I'm probably the overall strongest in this bracket. Generally what you kind of see here is that everybody is ahead in something, but also this bracket is really, really, really bizarre. I'm just gonna screw this up real quick and zoom in. Like, if you can see MSMU FC here, this guy's an Asylum. He's actually pretty close to my guild GP-wise in Territory Wars, so that's cool. Actually might fight him there at some point. But if you look at this Zeta count, this dude has 22 less Zetas than I do. That's kind of the real story of this whole Grand Arena. You've got Mockfrog and MSMU on the left and right side here. These guys went super, super hard on relics. They've got almost double my relic levels, but their mods... Scoop myself a little bit back on here. I've got triple of Mockfrog's mods, and the huge Zeta lead, so just a really, really weird imbalance, honestly. Anyway, we can dip into this account real quick, like... Oh, come on, BlueStacks, please behave. There we go. There's a really, really weird imbalance here. Scoot you back on in. Alright. I'm just gonna sort by gear tier, honestly. That's gonna kind of tell the biggest story here. So yeah, we've got Last Jedi No. He's taking a brief break. He'll be back. Yeah, we've got Relic Horde, Geonosian Brood Alpha. 3-2-1 on 5's Rex, like Sith Empire, Bosk. The Bosk is, man, I get why some people would really want to go hard on relics, but this is a 284 Bosk. Like, the amount of money that you might have put on to Cantina refreshes or however you got this, it's not really gonna save you. All of his Geonosians are gear 13 at minimum. He's got a gear 12 Barris with no Zeta, which is certainly something. But yeah, gear 13 double Zeta Shock T. I guarantee you that this is gonna be seen on defense tonight. I would be extremely surprised if we did not see this used. I mean, you know, who knows? Maybe he thought that... Where is the big boy? Yeah, he's got Relic 7 Anakin, so maybe he might have pulled them to offense. He's got gear 13 Padme, gear 13 Kenobi. Just his Grievous is a little bit short. I'm actually okay. Health, it's actually a pretty good secondary there. Some potency, some speed, health, crit chance. Like, these mods are pretty dang solid. Yeah, this is maybe a bit unfortunate for him. Actually, this is... We'll get there in a second, but this actually might help me a whole lot. How much protection does he have? 56,000. Interesting. Protection again. Whew. That's another reason I'm stressed tonight, is a lot of this stuff is purely theoretical. I have had zero chance to practice this on in arena or anything, by the way, so this is just purely by the seat of our theory crafting. Does he have Han Relic? Relic 3, Chewbacca, Relic 2... What about... Okay, Luke Gear 12. He might go Ezra in the 5th slot. Nah, probably R2 knowing average player. Ezra would actually be scarier. So this is a little bit scary. If we're going in trying to preserve banners, no 6E, health. This kind of just dips back to what I said. Like, relics are good, but relics are good because mods are good, and mods amplify the relics, right? Like, you know, he has 4 health sets on Grievous, but like, if you don't pull out, like, actually I want to see, does he have... No Grandmaster Yoda. No Zeta on Grandmaster. Hold up. I guess this is where we're dipping into the Zeta difference. No Herman Yoda Zeta. 2 on Jedi Revan. What are you missing? What are you missing? No direct focus. That might actually change my plans up a bit. I didn't want to do the mirror, but without the direct focus Zeta, Revan mirror is so much easier. He has... Ooh. He has Basilisk lead Zeta, but you're missing any and all of the fun ones. That's rough. He's got Jolie. Actually, I should go dip back at Rebels now. I'm blanking out. Oh, he doesn't have the Chewbacca regen Zeta. The other one's just the cooldown reduction one. No Night Sisters. First Order exists, and then he just kind of lost interest. Yeah, no Zeta and Chewie. That'll, I mean, it means that the fight will end more quickly. I'm not sure how I feel about that still, though. I'm kind of hoping we don't have to deal with him on defense. Yeah, there was some loss in interest somewhere along the way here. I mean, First Order TIE Pilot isn't terrible, but just, there needs to be a 5th here. Palpatine double Zeta. Kind of have the same effect, though. I'm assuming that the rest is in Sith for him. Traded double Zeta. Okay, you got that. Yeah, this is a very... Like, other accounts are just, like... You feel bad because it's just like, you just haven't gotten the information that you need. But, like, this dude has... like, you can tell that he's putting some thought behind it. It's just then you hit some weird spots. He's got... Oh, actually, yeah. He's got Gear 12 Asajj, no Zeta, and no Sisters. I don't know if that's just what he's working on right now. Rey also... it's actually pretty... I'm fine with that. That's the thing. This dude is running very, very similar to how I run single Zeta BB-8. I didn't actually bother taking him to Gear 12, but like Rey single Zeta, hell yeah. Money can't buy time or Zetas. That's exactly it. Like, if I'm being honest, let me get back to this real quick. You know what? I'll fix this later. Let me puff this up. Yeah. He's got double my relics, right? But in every other spot, he's in a really rough spot. So the story for tonight, to me, is just... I need to deal with the relics, I need to deal with the bloated stats, and try to maintain 60 or as close to 60 as I can. But yeah, I feel like if you went hard on relics, like, a lot of people might experience a situation where they just get puffed into a GP bracket that they just aren't equipped to deal with. It's a really weird dynamic. It's really interesting to me. I mean, we'll see. Let's see. He's pretty hard on separatists. Brood Alpha fastest. Poggle second is weird to me. So 261 on Poggle. I actually need to check his spy mods. That's the scariest to me. Yeah. Hey, it's a trade-off, I guess, right? I mean, whether it's Territory Wars or Grand Arena, every single pound that you put into your account is being weighed against you, right? So like that's why I've always played this game super stingy. Is like, I mean, I'll just tell you right now, the biggest brand new toy that I took tonight is where's the big boy at? I just took Luke Lead Zeta, and I'll tell you right now, I've been on the fence about this for like 2 months, and I was never going to take it, because the biggest thing that I'm concerned about this is you gain turn meter on a resist. The way Rebels are built, you, like, the moment you do anything, you're landing tenacity down on somebody. So, like, to me, it's just like, I don't like it. It makes me really uncomfortable. I feel like we're one meta transition away from this just becoming a deadweight Zeta. And that's my biggest problem, is like, if I think a Zeta will become irrelevant soon, or if it doesn't guarantee you value, like easiest example, I will always tell you I regret this first and foremost, is this boy right here. This Zeta, I've gone on so many rants about this in Discord. 50% chance to proc, and generally speaking, I'm gonna say that the only good call that he really has is Executioner. So that's a 25% chance to call him, right? So you get a 50% chance for a 25% chance. And that's, how many times is he going to be taking a turn during a fight? Like, that's it just tilts me off the planet. Anyway, yeah, it's tough, man. Like, especially like right now. I mean, I'll peek into my horde currently. Just buy those 330 stun guns. I've pretty much got at least one of each Gear 12 Plus piece saved up. 680 carbs, 500 cuffs, almost 250 gels. Like, I'm trying to be ready for the new thing, but at the same time, it's just like I'm not gonna lie, I very nearly just took Barris straight to Gear 12 before this Grand Arena. Because in order for me to do clones and Padme comfortably separately, I need one more character. Assuming 3PO goes somewhere else, which Barris was worth it. I agree. It's just I'm pretty strongly confident that there's an event on the 10th. So yeah, it'll be interesting. And I also, Shakti is, I actually was really strongly opposed to upgrading her, but I made a discovery recently that I'm actually really kind of curious and excited about. I can explain it really quick, but basically, Relic 7 Barris, she's actually not that bad of a relic target, right? She probably gets health and evasion. Where is she? Health, armor, health steal. That's fine. For some reason I thought she would have nice sister bonuses. Where was I? Oh, Shakti. Alright. Here's the cool tech. This is almost exclusively for Grand Arena. You do not really need to upgrade it for Territory Wars. Okay. Shakti and target ally recover 35% of their protection, right? Sounds pretty garbage. It's like you're gonna have to use that 3 times on somebody to get them back to full protection, right? Wrong. Protection up. Like, if you're, like, say Padme and Anakin use their protection bombs, and you cast this is going to count every single piece of that bonus protection into this pool. So say you've got just everybody super modded for health, which I do, and you run this, they should remax that back out to full protection. Extremely cool. That's kind of what got me excited. you know, she's not 7-star yet. I actually might get her within the next week if I get lucky. But I just kind of have her modded to try to keep her alive. It's actually just my biggest concern. Like, only 241 speed, she's not there. But the main role that I really want her to serve is, if I face Night Sisters, I plan to run Padme, and I'm pretty sure I can just infinitely stall out on Zombie and get the whole team back up to 60, even if nobody has protection to begin with. Whew, there is so much stuff I'm excited to try, and this wasn't a fully hard night, but there's a bit of a puzzle going on here, so I guess I opened up Grand Arena. I guess it's time to talk about it. Relic 5 Grievous is here. Padme is here with Anakin. So there's a process of elimination to go down here. 314 Bosk. His Django is pretty slow. I'm not even going to check the rest. So there's a feat that expires after today. We need to get one undersized win. So to me, Karth is probably going to be the place to do it. For Grievous, the team that I have planned is Palpatine, Bastila, Scion, Thrawn, and Nihilus. I'm pretty sure if I play this correctly, I should be able to finish with a solid 60. There's some RNG that we'll get into, but so that's the plan is. Palpatine goes here. Palpatine, Bastila. Padme, so this is going to be a bit weird. If I just jump in really quick, I can show you. Grandmaster Yoda, I am currently planning to send in Darth Revan mirrors. He is 100% built for that. His damage is garbage. So I'm gonna have a bit of a weird spot because I actually had the opportunity to do Jedi Knight Revan with Anakin against Padme earlier today, and Yoda can generally cut through. It's mainly because of the special damage, I assume. Jedi Knight Anakin versus Padme, I didn't lose, and I think I ended it with about 58, but it was nearly a timeout. Grandmaster Yoda can cut through Padme unique pretty well. Even my Relic 7 Anakin, it was not smooth sailing. It actually kind of surprised me. So that'll be a little bit interesting. But tentatively, I'm going to assume Jedi Knight Revan goes here. So we can't see the back walls yet, but I'm going to assume... Worst case scenario, let's pretend 2 Revans, right? Lovely. So we're holding Darth Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Commander Luke. And again, another purely hypothetical team I've never had a chance to practice before is how I'm going to kill Jedi Knight Revan, possibly without even really taking any damage, is this bad boy. We have Luke lead Zeta. Everyone is actually pretty well speed modded. Everyone should be 250 to 270 range. And it's just going to be a whole lot of juggling, ideally. Yeah, 253. I think Ezra is 254. Might not work, but it might. I think the extra assist calling from Ezra I'm using here is kind of like a bootleg Kira, just because Kira is so stupidly expensive to gear up. If I can cut the budget on somebody who I already have to gear 11 and get away with it, I think I'm cool with that. Can I close this? There we go. So we have Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, Luke, Palpatine, Bastila tied up. So where does that leave us? We do have Grievous. We could do a Grievous undersized. Let's double check the feats to make sure there's no Separatist. We have undersized, win first attempt. I need to spend these just to get this underway. Undersized, completely clear. Okay. So no specifics yet. I need to stop doing that. I'm trying to think. We do have Wat Tambor already. potentially for first order Watt, potentially for a whole variety of things. We could use... How would we do this? We could do Grievous, Newt, Watt, E1. Actually, let's check speeds real quick. Hearth is usually the speed demon. 234. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Mission gains damage when Zalbar takes damage. Mission loses this after she takes 2 turns. You don't want speed set on Mission, you want 0 speed on Mission. And ideally, don't put any points in this and don't take this Omega. Yeah, you want her to be slow. Tenacity I actually respect. Tenacity on Kartha is criminally underrated. But this... that's not... It's actually decent physical offense, considering. Where's it coming from? 123, 50%, 112. Some actually pretty decent secondaries. But yeah, no bueno, not good. Don't do that. Relic 2 Canderous, no crit damage either. Some good physical offense. He's definitely going to be a concern. Where are we at with speeds? So he actually makes me a little bit nervous if he gets some too many gains. I'm definitely going to be overthinking this. If I'm taking first place Kyber seriously, like, I don't want anything to get away, so this might be a little bit of a slower pace stream, but I make damn sure. She's pretty slow. She's not a concern. Tenacity Zalbar? Nope. Not even defense. Health. Sure. You know what? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I can't. Man, put these mods on Mission. Okay. So he's fast, but he's not tanky, really. So we need to undersized. I don't think it's safe to do it against Django. There's just too much speed flying around from Django lead. That doesn't really favor control. We could take out Newt and run Watt. Put the taunt piece on B2, maybe? I mean, B2 would get dazed by Mission potentially, which I'm not a fan of. Let's say you're a Shun, because you're a healer. You're going to max this out. Do I want to hang on to him? I feel like if we want to be super safe on banners, I think Watt Tambor needs to join in so that he can bring the protection regen on this special here. So I kind of, if I'm going to use Grievous this early, and this does feel a little bit early to me, I kind of actually do want this to be here. How do I feel about this? If we take this out, do we need B2 there, honestly? Trying to think. So we'll have Canderous AoE. Worry about. Were you concerned about Watt Tambor dealing with Canderous AoE actually? Does this need to be? I stole some of his mods, so he isn't as beefcake he used to be. There isn't as much AoE to really punish him. I think I just moved Magniguard off of Tenacity, by the way. Yeah. So I don't actually like that too much. How do we want to do this? I mean, this could actually just be resistance, right? Do I hate this? I actually don't even really need R2 there, honestly. Just do like Resistance Trooper or something. I didn't really have crit avoidance. Is he still modded? Man, I have not used Resistance Trooper in so long. Offense. Okay. Man, I will tell you this right now, though. If this team loses grasp of this fight for a single second, it's not going to be fun. Let's think this through. I think, man, I think the biggest thing I'm going to change for week 2 actually is speeding up Finn. One heck of a lot. I've been running him, actually a bit shamefully, I've been leaving him with raid modding on, which is not good. Because really in PvP, we want him to be coming out of the gate quickly with that stun to add some extra. Trying to check his mods. Okay. Interesting. I know the rest of them have mods on. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure I stole his mods to Marauder at the last second because I was paranoid about Marauder for Darth of a Mirror. I actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna want to run Finn unmodded anyway. Because I really only care about him being there for the special, for the protection healing. So technically speaking, I'm probably actually gonna put Mind Tricks on Canderous because he's my biggest concern. How dumb can we get with this? Not Scoundrel. I keep on thinking Wild Sambar is a Scoundrel for some reason. What if we do this? BB-8's not a tank, I believe, right? Support. We can drop the tank piece on Finn, Mind Trick, Canderous. They should only really be able to hit Finn. I don't actually like this idea, though. I actually kind of hate it. Nest, I don't trust here. She's pretty strong, but... What if we attack north first? Because we could just do a Malik solo. If we can get a peek behind here... Honestly, I would almost rather see what's behind here so that I can know if I can Jedi Knight River this or what. Chances are extremely high I'm overthinking this, by the way. But hey, welcome to the channel. Let's see, B2 gets dazed. He's basically out of the picture as a unit anyway. So is there any point even bothering to bring him? I feel like this might be the plan. Oh, wait a minute. Canderous is dark side, isn't he? We're gonna be reducing his turn meter. Oh wait, that actually makes things so much easier. I was thinking this is a light side team. Yeah, I think that we can do this. What about this? Has that? I think I've seen this before. Has anyone run Nuke versus card teams? I feel like I've heard of this as being a thing. We can have that potentially. Put the Terminator piece on B1, he will shred them for days. Alright. Fingers crossed. I think I'm gonna go ahead with this. Actually, let's stick with the classic, I think. Wat Tambor. So the way that I'm thinking about this is Canderous is going to AoE. B1 won't care. Grievous, we should just be able to top him off once. He'll take the DOT damage, but it should be okay. At that point, we're just trying to juggle these two's protection. Right? And I kind of want to have the option to re-reveal mission. And I want him to be there to dispel. Sorry, I'm just sitting here in silence trying to think the fight through. Protection regen. Basic cleanses him. So he'll be able to get rid of the days and stay healthier. Checks mission stealth if that ever becomes a problem, which I don't think it will. We also get the crit chance and I think evasion penalty. Yeah. I don't know, man. Undersized and I want all those protection banners. And like, that's kind of the thing, right? Is the more time I spend overthinking on this, the more, like, if we get, say, 61 here, right? We're building ourselves a safety parachute for if things ever go wrong elsewhere. Because we are aiming for 60 here. Across the whole dang thing. What if we do this? No. Alright, let's try this. Fingers crossed. Actually, I might just go with second turn protection. Let's see. If we do this, we get crit avoidance. Too early for this. Do I really even care about this? He should get protection, or taunt up by his turn anyway. I kind of want to give him more turn meter. Yeah, let's try that. Target lock. Sure. Actually, this is a pretty good dynamic. I think that this was the right choice. He's stopping back off on protection. They aren't getting chipped. That's pretty comfy. I think we just dispel. Okay. I think we need to try to end this with a B1 turn. I think we top Watt back off ASAP. Give that to Grievous. Trying to think. B1 will heal. We need to get that heal on Magna. If Grievous goes, this might actually chip him out, though. That would be really unfortunate. This is not 100%, but I think the game will give us us. Yep. This might just be 60. Yep. That's unfortunate. I mean, 60's our target, but I really want that one extra. Maybe using Grievous AoE was actually a misplay there. Just kill the Canderous and then we have tons of time to do whatever the heck we wanted. Maybe. Alright. This is a pretty known quantity. There is gonna be some RNG to deal with. We're basically on who the second fear goes on, so I think the way that I'm gonna play this out is ideally the biggest concern I have is either B1 damaging us or B2 damaging us, because B1 you can't really keep crowd control down. B2 you can, but B2 potentially if we don't get shocked down early is gonna be a pain. So the way I think I'm going to do this is I'm going to try to fracture B1. Assuming that I can get shock on B2, keep him under control. He'll be a good boy, he won't be a problem. Pretty simple. First turn is going to be Vassal of Fear. Thrawn goes, swap to Scion, we get rid of the stealth. B2 probably AoEs us. But Corrupted Battle Meditation should be there. Alright. Purely hypothetical matchup number 1. Let's see how this works. A lot of this I'm pretty sure is just going to be slow burning, trying to get Thrawn to top people back off towards the end. So Fear is on Grievous. Interesting. Yep, swap to Scion. Yeah, see, B1 didn't get pushed down, and we're not going to be able to stun him either. I think that's why we need to fracture him. Stun on B2, perfect. Shock on B2, that got resisted. Please chill. Alright, we're getting a little bit too much damage on him, so that's something we need to be worried about. No real reason to use basic. His protection is getting a little bit low, so this is the big thing. If this protection gets below 100%, we're actually kind of in huge trouble. And we can't use this at all, so we kind of need to get him to loop quickly. Stun? Shock. Don't really need to use the swap. Kind of want to keep it just in case we start bleeding protection somewhere. Who got feared? Okay, he did. I'm worried about this damage bomb. I'm worried about this potentially doing too much damage. Let's hit those staggers. Okay. We're in comfy shape. Shock again. Keep up the slow burn. He's getting a little bit low. I really hope we might need to just swap here. Please be ready. All right, we're in business. All right. Clean 60, never got touched once. Against Relic 5 Grievous. Now that is comfy. Alright. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that dude has a Relic 4 Brood Alpha. 100% that dude I feel like is going to post on defense, and I've normally just used Treya, which we definitely spent them here. I haven't done an overkill matchup versus Geonosians before, so I don't know what that's going to be like, but I guess we wait. That should have counted, right? I just closed the app on accident, so if it didn't continue. No, that definitely counts. Right, that gets into raid. Once you see the score screen, it's good. Why did I do that? I swear if that failed. Alright. Interesting? Is a word? Huh. I had a whole lot of predictions about what could be back here, and this was none of them. Hey, this is a slow tenacity nest. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. It's not that slow. Slow enough. Sure. What's your tenacity? Sure. Considering everything else you've shown me, I'll take that. That's actually pretty alright. Trooper's easy sauce. Death Trooper is potency modded, but I'm not sure. I have more overkill. I could probably undersize that as well. So let's see. 4 teams left. We kind of have all of the power teams. We have Padme, and he doesn't have Night Sisters to post, so we need to figure out what we want to do with our Padme instead. I was really hoping for a Night Sisters team as well, just because Shakti really needs that time to build all that protection back, and Zombie gives her that. And this doesn't. I kind of trashed my... Oh wait, actually, I didn't even trash my Imperial Trooper modding. Just to free up all of the space for my teams. Never thought it would do this. But I just wanted... My main thinking was actually... I really just want him to chip protection. And so even though we know that the Stark AI sucks, it does the AoE first. Honestly, that's all I really want him to do. Is just AoE. Maybe the person's stupid and just runs whatever team, and he just loses, let's say, 5 banners right off the bat. Plus, I'm pretty sure I nerfed his mods anyway, so he wasn't going to be much of a... Yeah, that's trash. Yeah, like I said, this is a very, very weird Grand Arena. Troopers on defense is not something I never even wanted to believe that I would do it, but just... I was trying to figure out how little I could spend while maintaining all the power teams. And really for defense, I've just been trying to think about teams that can chip protection. Like, I don't really care about defensive holds at this point. I just want easy efficiency wins, so I could just focus on the bigger picture. So where are we at? Jedi Revan, Darth Revan, Luke, Padme, Treya. We're not really gonna talk about you. We're not gonna count you. Clones, Rey, Nests. Yeah, see, you're the person that I was actually practicing or preferring to have to deal with, right? Because, actually, so technically the 6-man roster I was planning for is double Revan, Grievous, Luke, Padme, and +1, probably Geonosians or something like that. So I pretty much planned and catered all of my modding for assuming I was gonna fight somebody like you. Which actually, kind of funny, it makes fighting these teams a little bit weirder. Let's see. I'm not gonna assume that there is junk back here. We're playing it safe. So do we handshake? Actually, I want to see this modding. Crit damage, crit damage. I'm gonna guess speed set. Oh, the biggest speed budget too, I'm pretty sure. That's a choice. 8, 17. What about Luke versus Padme? If we have Commander Luke lead, they'll resist all the turn meter, right? So we should just take almost infinite turns? How do we want to kill this? I'm assuming he's got crit damage, crit damage. No? They're definitely not killing just by virtue of... He does have Padme unique Zeta, right? Yeah, he definitely does. Actually, I've never tried that matchup before. On paper, it should be garbage, right? Like, all you're doing is assisting and the shields should just block it. My Chewie, for whatever worth, keep it in mind, is... My Chewie, unfortunately, I've been keeping parked here until the event comes along. I really want to bring him up. Plus 3PO would be dead weight here, I assume. I mean, the exposes should just never land. Honestly, I would have jumped in with Jedi Knight Revan by now, but that arena match earlier today kind of shook me up a little bit. That was, it was not comfy. I mean, this was the team. We tried the same mods. E500, that's actually not really my best set. Ah, we took a little bit more speed. Okay, same mods. I think we have to spend Jedi Knight Revan here, though. I don't want to spend Darth Revan just in case of Darth Revan over here. God, I would love to get 5-0 first up and running too. Did we? We spent Wat, didn't we? I actually wonder, what would Wat Tambor with First Order be like against Padme? I mean, that's a Relic 7 Jedi Anakin. Wat Tambor would die in like a single AoE. But, I don't know. I don't think Padme Mirror is the choice either. 5-0 first. They are on hold at about gear 12 plus 0, pretty much. Echo, I have the 3 pieces. More than plenty of saved up to get into gear 12, but just... I actually do have the 5-0 first DR counter practiced. Just, it's awful for banners, so I really don't want to do that here. Alright. Okay, clean 60 is what we're aiming for. That's why I'm holding Darth Revan from here. I think the whole plan is to put Grandmaster Yoda in for Basilishan Fallen, and then I have Malak faster than my Darth Revan by 1. So on paper, I'll get a 5-man Ferocity, we won't take Corrupted Battle Meditation. I think that actually the biggest thing I'm scared about, if we fight someone who has Darth Revan posted, is I think for this idea to work, I want to get both of these people up to at least Relic 4. Because this really needs to be a fight just about killing them quickly. I think if blows start getting traded, then I think things are going to get concerning. Let's see. Yeah. I think I already bumped mine up to 3 and was debating bumping him up to 4. It feels really wasteful to have Yoda in a Sith Empire team when he's Relic 5 as well, because like he's not there to do damage, he's just there for the tenacity. But I mean, you saw what Bastila plus Palpatine did in against Grievous. I mean, finishing Grievous with a clean 60, I think that's a premium I'm willing to pay. God, this makes me so uncomfortable. I would like Yoda, Jedi Revan Yoda has always been so comfortable up against this team, but just it's always because Yoda gets all that extra turn meter, right? Well, no regrets, hopefully. Please no garbage fire. Watch, we'll mark, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to do any damage here. Yeah, see, we're kind of just... We're almost healing them because of the Padme protection heal. I think we just basic. Yeah. I don't think this move will actually achieve anything either. Do we just basic, actually? Let's basic. Riven swap should kill him. Oh, that was Savior. That's uncomfortable. Yeah. Getting a little bit nervous here. It really is just that Grandmaster Yoda can do so much extra chipping just by all that extra basic turn meter. Do we just use basic here? Because I think if we Zerg call, I'm pretty sure we're actually just going to heal him. Aw, that counterattack sucks. Yeah, I'm telling you. This was the plan going in today, and it was kind of eye-opening. I might just AoE just because I want to block off that courage a little bit. Mark is gone. We pass this just to get some protection back. Remark. Oh, we're close. I don't think call is the choice here. He's about to take a turn. He's got SA. We can do this. Time is a factor now. But at least we're making progress now. It's still scary, that's why. Don't underestimate courage. This is not over yet by any means. I kind of just want to basic with Jolene. Padme will counterattack him. Kind of want the ability block. Yeah. This is good. All right. Now we just need to focus on protection and keep worrying about time. I think we blow this immediately. You need to sit. Let's see. He's lowest. think that actually might have been too much damage though. Let's hope this doesn't kill. And if C-3PO wasn't stealth, this would be a lot cleaner. Anakin's about to take a turn, so I think that this is going to be the end anyway. He doesn't have SA. Revan does. If he uses AoE, we actually might get some protection up. Let's try it. He doesn't have it. Yeah, only 56. Whew. Yeah, that matchup sucks. I've discovered that firsthand in Arena today, and it was just like, oh Christ. Not terrible. I agree to disagree. That I would consider that a pretty big setback, because we only got what? I think this was 60, 59. Alright, we need to get a little bit extra back. Don't think we can solo JTR. I think we can do some undersized business based on what we see when we clear this, though. Like, okay, what's worst case scenario? If this is Darth Revan, or Jedi Knight Revan. Oh, that's what I'm saying, man. That matchup could have gone extremely south. That's why when Anakin died and people were like, alright, we're in the clear now, it's like, yeah. I'm gonna have to do some thinking. I don't even think I can really adjust for this next Grand Arena. But I really need to. If I'm gonna move Grandmaster Yoda back to Jedi, or at least run him with damage to prepare for this, then I'm not sure. I really need to figure out what I can put in 5th with Seth Empire to try to keep banner control. Because the biggest concern is not having Corrupted Battle Meditation and taking it on your team. Even if, so the 5-man ferocity, like, you're not going to get your damage debuffs, but just, it's still a little bit scary to me, taking that. Did we just Luke this? Maybe Luke undersized? I don't think Padme's getting their banners back. Not in this matchup. This will be an easy 60. We already got our undersized. Is he tenacity modded? Kind of. So what if we purposely don't run C-3PO just to try to get extra assists in turn meter? Also, couldn't we shoot Dengar first? That actually seems like a kind of sick play. I mean, it's kind of a waste of a stun. I remodded. Luke should definitely be protected this time. This should be 77 versus 75k. Yeah, 75. 76, but... anyway. Go collect undersized. We already got undersized with Grievous, so that feat's done. Yeah, 78k. 25 undersized wins across 12 rounds. It's actually a pretty good way to put it. I've never had trouble getting that feat in the past, but I've also always had easy opponents, so... I think we do this. C-3PO might be a protection banner risk, though. But it's not like Ezra could get it back either. So let's do this. I'm really curious to see what Luke lead feels like. So if we shoot Dengar, he should pop Tenacity up, right? So the Tenacity will counteract. I don't know if that means that he'll resist at that point anyway, though. Maybe we just want the immediate resist from Bosk? He's the fastest anyway. Let's not be dumb. Lot of turn meter out the gate. Please stun. Let's see. I think we care more about Dengar's turn, and we might get some resist here anyway. We can't shrug. Alright, we just need Chewy to get some protection back from that. That's actually not that bad. Killing. Ooh, that dodge. Making me mad. Ah, I shouldn't have popped that yet. That grenade. That might cost us. Damn. I wasn't thinking when I cast that. Yeah, if I held out, that would have been a clean. Okay. We got room to play then. I think we can make up for a little bit of lost damage. Let's think. Malik not safe here. Malik not safe against Halt either. So I think we can sit on Empire Undersize. It's Division 3, man. You're not gonna see... Well... So here's how I look at it, right? This dude does not have much of a B or C team roster, right? He has Ewoks. First Order. I'm not... Oh man, he posted it, but I wouldn't really call that. What even was his fifth? I need to look. Night Sisters, non-existent. Old Republic, eh. Kira, nope. He didn't pull Kira Nest or anything. He could have Kira Nested one of my teams extremely easily, by the way, but he pulled most of his strong team's offense anyway. And that's kind of the thing. Division 3, all that matters is getting the clear and trying to get as many points as possible. We really need to get some points back for what we did here, though. This is a Tenacity Nest, and we don't have Anakin. I think that we have to set the Empire this team, honestly. And then I think we Padme this. It'll take a while to burn down the Kylos, but actually that might work in our favor. Any Tenacity I need to know about? Yeah, there's the Phasma. What am I worried about? I just want to get as many banners back as possible to cover for that 56. That was trash. No real Tenacity. So once First Order Officer dies, we got plenty of time to burn. Are we in danger of a timeout, actually? What are we looking at? Is that gonna do me? Outdo me on offense? I don't want to say. I don't want to assume that. Plus, again, it's not even about beating him. It's about we do have Yoda actually. Yoda would at least bring the extra stun and juggle. Don't actually hate that. So would R2 though. We'll see, man. I seriously, like, if Stark does his AoE and that dude doesn't get those protection banners back, they did their job. God bless. For once, I was actually like, you know what? I'll take the bad Stark AI. Plus, actually, the way I see it too, my mods are better than his, even though I pretty seriously downgraded Stark. So I think that just like Range Trooper being Range Trooper, he'll probably take some extra incidental damage anyway. If he fails against my Trooper team, I'm quitting this fucking game. I can't. Who are we looking at? We could probably 3v5 this, right? I don't know if I would feel good assuming 2v5. I know that's a little bit too cocky. Just this. We won't. I kind of hate this. No Bacilla means no protection regen. But I don't think they have any pre-taunts, right? What's her speed? Same Marauder for who? Bring HK. Why HK? I don't know. Marauder is stronger. HK will get the banner regen, the protection regen from all the buffs. You do have a point there. Okay, 225, she'll be about 270-ish. Let's see. Just from the G13 power, it did kind of downgrade his mods a bit too. Stole them elsewhere, but I mean, we still got 60. This. Up to you. Yeah, I'm thinking. Wouldn't mind having this just to cut through Ness as well. Because I'm pretty sure the timing on when Revan uses AoE is going to be tricky, because we need to make sure Malik is taunting when Ness counterattacks. Or doesn't hurt. Yeah. Sith Marauder's not getting protection back though, right? Nest gets AoE off. Let's try this. We already lost banners tonight, so I think we need to take an extra risk trying to make it back. That's how this works, right? That's responsible thinking. Who do I actually want to shock? Finn is a cleanse, I believe, right? We might just pop her, honestly. Nope, not even close. What? Oh! HK is just that slow. I actually didn't even realize everyone just took their turns. He's not taunting. I don't think we can use AoE here if we want to keep this protection. Okay. Not terrible. This is a bit unfortunate though. HK is pretty slow. Sith Empire actually I really want to revisit, and if nothing happens in this next week, I'm probably gonna end up walking out next week with a Gear 13 HK. I'm tired of him sitting at Gear 12. Is there any way we can get away with stalling at Nest? AoE some Malik and stun. Yeah, I'm just worried that we're gonna take protection damage we might not get back. Whatever. Actually, that did work out. For whatever reason, I didn't think that Malik would taunt. I'm in my own head too much right now. Give me that. Yeah. You're right. 100%. don't think that drain would kill. Let's just stop damage. Bonk. Alright. 62. So average, both fights down to about 59. That's not terrible. Let's see. What can we do here? Yeah. You made a good call. Why did the music stop? Video pause, continue watching. Just play that match in complete silence. I'm fired. Hell yeah, I am. God, that 56 is gonna bother me. Do we need General Kenobi here? Actually, this is... No, I actually kind of want this. Because Grandmaster Yoda has speed. This is going to be a really, really fast pre-taunt for this team. What about this? This... Oh, man. This actually kind of bums me out. Ending tonight with clones and the Shakti. I blew like 100... So I had like 600 Kyber saved up. And I think I spent like 100 or 150 on... No, like 200 total, right? Because there's 2 on her gear 10. Or gear 9. Are we really gonna end it without using her? No, maybe we do bring her. I haven't even checked speeds. I don't think he's gonna have First Order Officer fast. He should, but I don't think he will. Come on, man. It's like the glue of the team. I bet he has a fast Kylo. Watch. Don't look. Oh, they 100% are. Alright, fine. Can we 3-man this? We might actually. I mean, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, this dude went, like, he wailed hard on his top crust. I'm actually really shocked he didn't post Geonosians either, but... Let's see. There's a decent possibility that we'll take Chip. I'm kind of worried about killing the Kylos, actually. Rex won't do anything here. She's pretty much purely built for tankiness. We got offense. Even with a 4, I'll be fine, yeah. I'm just trying to think if I can get an extra here. Yep, Yoda actually grants himself protection up twice, so he forces Kenobi to taunt. So he'd kind of be slick here. I'm just trying to make sure that I'll have the damage to kill Kylos. Any worst case scenario, we could just go auto basic or something, but we won't have healing block, so Kylo Ren's self-healing is kind of a concern. Let's try this. It doesn't matter who we aim at, we don't have Ahsoka. Let's just pop this. Nah, Shakti, I went here for the banner regen. Because Kenobi's about to get dispelled, right? Like, does it even matter what we use here? She'll give tenacity. Tank, taunt, and critical unit that'll get dispelled. Attacker, stealth, and crit chance. How many a supporter or attacker? I feel like I should know that. Let's give... That did nothing. That's why that's why Shakti's here. I don't have any dispels, so let's just give him crit immunity. Get the protection back up. Alright, now we got offense and armor pen. Biggest concern right now is we don't have courage here. Keep countering, please. Oh, we should have kept that actually. Alright, now we're at the slow burn stage. This is the protection region, alright? Alright, let's see this. Don't know if we'll have exactly enough. Oh, that looks like it's close. Alright. Dispel debuffs, sure. The only issue is just I think we actually need to kill him first. Dude needs to chill. Oh, okay. Or we can just do that. We can just slow burn on Kylo after Mr. Ren dies. Basic should heal him? Yeah, there we go. Every time we dispel him, it's going to give him a tone back too, which is good. Alright, we bought a little bit of time. I don't think that we spend this just yet. Let's heal him. Oh, let's splash. We need to time this off of a heal bomb. But it looks close enough. Heal? Damn. 58. Yeah, Kylo AoE spam actually made that really annoying. The concept I think would work. Like if that was like, imagine that being a Mother Talzin left with just a solo zombie. There would be so much time just to let Shakti do her thing. Maybe if we killed Kylo Ren first, just to buy us more time. I think we would have been fine. Interesting. Actually, the more I think about it, if we're gonna use Shakti and Padme, I think Anakin really needs to come back so that the extra 50% protection can be there. A little bit less than I wanted, but let's actually... I think the maneuver that we did there didn't really work as well as we'd hoped. Him being in Jedi Revan actively made the Padme matchup worse, and him... I mean, we didn't fight Darth Revan, so I can't like honestly say that he wouldn't have done anything, but he doesn't really do much combined with her. Because that's the thing, right? Is my thinking was we time Padme protection bomb and his protection bomb, and then you're looking at just about 100% protection. I mean, well, there would be less people alive by the time that we were doing this, but it's still pretty good value. That's the thing about Padme, man. there's no real protection regen. Shock T is the first time that I've tried to like actively solve the protection issue. Yeah, we're about the same GP. Because that's the thing, right? Is like you can't really like even if you put Hermit Yoda in, then suddenly you lose Kenobi Zeta. So that's one. That's kind of why I went out on Shock T, is because I really want to believe that she can start solving protection issues. Like when Kiadi Mundi comes out, the biggest thing I'm going to be looking for on him to make me care about him is going to be some form of protection regen. I honestly kind of hope that he's almost like a supporting Count Dooku or something. Like the team has damage on lock. It's just the regen that's a pain. Yeah, same here. Well, we're locked into this for the next 2 GAs, so I think it's going to be interesting trying to adapt. Honestly, if we don't see Darth Revan, I actually think that I can just, even with the speed modding on Grandmaster Yoda and Padme honestly only just cares about taking turns anyway. So I actually think that he would do just fine at continuing to just bounce on Anakin's face until he dies. I mean, this modding in a Padme team, that first order team would have just disintegrated. Interesting. I think the biggest issue I'm going to have with Shock T right now is this setup really only, like, in order to get all that protection back, either we needed to kill Kylo first and early, or we needed to, I don't want to say not bring her, but just... It really only seems safe against Night Sisters right now, I guess is my biggest concern. Technically speaking, we could just post Padme on defense, which I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. And then promote Troopers back to offense, since Troopers could probably have pulled out a clean 60 against First Order there. Try to get a little bit too finesse. I mean, that's kind of why I have Night Sisters on, is no protection regen. I just wanted to try the Shock T thing tonight. Let's look at the rest of the Hopper real quick, actually. This dude, I'm assuming, is probably going to make it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, reading that dude's account, I expected a very different fight tonight. I was expecting Geonosians, Darth Revan, Jedi Revan, maybe Luke, but I had a feeling that Luke was going to stay off just because he doesn't have much speed on him. So what a weird way the dude ran his account. Like, why not pull Cure Nests? Yeah, it's bizarre. Anyway. Actually, let me flip back real quick and take a look. Going just based off of mods, I'm going to say... let's look at Sergei and Krythos. That's a weird way to distribute your relics. I don't know. Some good takeaways from tonight, some bad. Palpatine Bastila was picture perfect, and I think the Jedi stuff just got a little bit too... tried to finesse a little bit too much. Hit you up on Discord. If you want to talk stuff out, there's almost always some good discussions going on over here. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, it was good having you here. I think we landed at almost exactly 59.5, which is weird. Puts me pretty much on tie with that dude. Let's see. We did 1556 minus 540 minus I believe this is 660, right? Yeah. 59.4. So we're basically tied with that dude. That's a little bit disappointing. We're not behind, but we're not ahead either. Actually, I'm trying to think. I wish I could see what teams I had left. This was great. This was almost fine. Grievous taxed us right at the end, which is unfortunate. Sith Empire did good. Not great. Nice, don't remember. I'll have to go back and review. Alright, peace out. Alright. So we're on track to tie the first place guy, but that's not really what we're looking for. I think tonight we'll just take some stuff back to the drawing board. We're locked in on Speed Yoda for this GA, so I think reactively we're just gonna have to take a look at what we expect the next people to have. There's one person with a 3 of 34. I'm not sure if it's this guy. Yeah. Krytos twin. This guy is probably, I'm going to fight him round 2 or round 3, and this is going to be, I feel like, the big test. $290. It's going to put some pressure on my Bachelor team, too. Almost definitely going to post Rodica. Pure potency, that's fine. Honestly, tenacity and Magna Guard is a little bit spooky to me. He did not. Okay. It's pretty much the stream. I'm just kind of looking at who we're going to be fighting next. I don't know. I feel like when people scout me, they should see the Malik faster than the Revan and know that they have no... I don't know. You could either say that they know that they can't beat my Darth Revan with their Darth Revan, or maybe they just see it as they might as well post it on defense anyway. Oh, this dude got top 10 last time, apparently? Interesting. It kind of has my attention. That's interesting. Interesting. This dude is probably just hardcore trying to block counters. That's wild. I mean, I'm not gonna be running counter, but weird. That's wild. All right, I'll just call it there. Not really much else to say or do. Just let's aim for better than 59.4 next time. Anyway, yeah. Peace out. Thanks for watching.